detriment to United States companies and businesses. John?
Thanks a lot, Sarah. Just following up on Steve's question regarding the stock market, the Dow is down nearly 4,000 points since January the 26th. Does the administration believe that any of that decline is attributable to any of the president's actions concerning the tariffs that the president has announced on steel and aluminum, perhaps the tariffs the president intends to impose upon China, anything related to what the administration has done since that time period?
We're focused on the long-term economic principles. Let's be clear, the tariffs that we're talking about with China have not been implemented and are months away. The president has cleared the way for a strong economic environment through the tax cuts, through deregulation. We're going to continue pushing forward on long-term economic principles, but at the same time, we're not going to allow a country like China to continue to have these unfair and illegal trade practices.
I understand that, but just to getting back to my question, any actions that the president has taken since January the 26th, since that period in which the Dow has declined almost 4,000 points, anything that he's done or said do you think is attributable to that stock market decline?
The actions of the president have certainly strengthened our economy. We've created almost 3 million new jobs. We've gotten regulation out of the way. We've provided tax cuts for American individuals and companies. Again, we're focused on the long-term economic principles, and we feel very confident in where we are.
Thanks, Sarah. On the sanctions, why hasn't the president spoken out personally about the sanctions and the behavior enumerated by the administration today?
The president has. It's ridiculous that you guys say that. Just earlier this week, the president stood on a stage in an open press room and talked about how he had been tough on Russia. And he's continued to do that through action. And we've continued to do that through a number of administration officials. But to say that the president hasn't addressed it directly, he did that while standing on stage with the leaders of the Baltic countries in front of, I believe, almost every single one of you earlier this week. So that's just not a fair or accurate statement.
On these sanctions imposed today, he's not spoken out, and there's been no statement issued under his name. And he's not spoken out specifically about the issues enumerated by the administration. He hasn't condemned the alleged subversion of Western democracies, the activity in Syria, a number of things, cyber crimes, all the things that your administration has outlined. He himself has not spoken out against those. He's just said he's been tough on Russia.
We speak on behalf of the president day in, day out. Again, the president has signed off and directed these actions. I think that speaks volumes, actually, on how the president feels and exactly underscores what he said earlier this week when he said no one has been tougher on Russia. Katie?
Yeah.